Ok, merci OBS. Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé. OBS a changé de périphérique, du coup, c'était pas sur le micro, du coup j'étais muet, mais j'ai rien dit d'intéressant. À part que ce morceau de disco, enfin du groupe British Sea Power est vraiment cool. Il est vraiment cool ce morceau-là qu'on a eu juste avant. Ok, j'espère que vous allez bien. Je me suis motivé, j'ai trouvé un peu de temps, donc je vais pouvoir me remettre sur le jeu. Après m'être bien amusé sur 100 Days samedi, le simulateur de gestion viticole, on peut dire les deux apparemment. Voilà. On repart sur Disco Elysium. Je n'ai aucune idée de l'endroit où je me suis arrêté. Enfin, je crois que je suis près du bateau. En ce qui concerne l'enquête, je ne sais pas du tout. Ah, c'est cool. Ok, c'est parti. Attendez. Juste le câble qui va me gêner. Voilà. Hop. Il fait beau. Juste quand je décide de jouer, il fait beau. Vachol, orange, il se prononce orange. Clage, il se prononce clage. Est-ce que ça lag? Est-ce que ça lag pas? Point 1, point 2. Tac, tac. J'ai changé mes tenues. Donc oui, la toute dernière fois, de mémoire, on a parlé longtemps avec elle. On peut voir les menus vite fait. Ok. Tenue. Dégueulasse. Ok. Le journal. D'accord, on a fait des choses. Close the waterlock on Wednesday. Ça, de mémoire, c'est jour numéro 3. Ah bah non. Bon. Non, si, j'ai raison. J'ai raison. Ok, on a plein de choses à faire. Et là, c'est dit quoi? Il nous faut des points d'expérience. Très bien. Très bien. J'essaie de me souvenir ce qu'on doit faire.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Ok.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Oh, très bien. Ok, white check, c'est ça que je voulais vérifier.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
I know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
Boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Ok. Incoming. Ok. Ok, progrès, progrès. Ah, il y avait Tab aussi, j'ai oublié, il y avait Tab. Ok, donc je n'ai pas envie de lui parler tout de suite. Oh. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah, très bien. D'accord. Oh.
What happened here? It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here. Indeed.
Allons jeter un œil au balcon.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water, a straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt. A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol.
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
He does not like talking politics of this kind.
Très bien.
Piggies have learned
Ah
how
oui,
to
je l'avais
saunter
oublié.
up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are. Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Or what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead hands?
Qu'est-ce qu'on a récupéré là? J'ai un doute. Je peux aller voir en haut. Oh. Très bien. On en est où au niveau expérience là? Ah, bien, 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 bien. Ok. Voyons voir cette porte peut-être. Elle, si on lui en reparle, qu'est-ce que ça fait?
Hello again, officers.
Non, non. Allô? Ok. Faut que je lise les petits conseils sur l'écran de chargement à chaque fois. Ok, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Cindy, ok. Ok. Ouh! -1 en savoir-faire. +1 en électrochemistry. Ok. Plus 1 en électron. -1 en vex. Ça me plaît bien ça. Pas mieux. J'ai envie de changer de tenue. +1 en suggestion. -1 half-light. Ouais. Ok. Oh.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon. You neatly fold the wrapper into a square before you put it back into your pocket, carefully, lovingly even.
Okay.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly. Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please.
D'accord.
You carefully fold the wrapper.
Très bien. Ok, ça c'est fait. Sortons. Ok. Du coup, ma souris n'est pas visible dans le stream, mais souvent en fait je suis en train de surligner des choses que je lis et vous le voyez pas. C'est pour ça qu'il y a des temps, il y a des mini-silences quand je suis en train de relire des choses. Désolé. Ça c'est fait, on a fait ça, on va retourner à l'intérieur. Merde. Je crois que mon thé est prêt, donc je vais vocalement vous abandonner quelques minutes. Et tout de suite.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Let's go.
It's generally... This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. The lieutenant is concentrated on the hallway, scanning both ways for any approaches. No reply. No reply. What are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
What are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism, in other words. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure. The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown, It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it. Because white is the color of peace. To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it. Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
Ok, de retour. J'ai pas tout compris avec l'histoire de la chaîne, etc. Je sais pas pourquoi ça n'a pas marché. D'accord. J'ai du mal à comprendre là, c'est un mur, je suis bloqué. Ouais. Là, je ne peux pas passer au-dessus, on est d'accord? Non, non.
Yes?
D'accord. Ok, on retourne à l'intérieur. Conseil intéressant. Est-ce que j'ai quelque chose pour mon moral? Oh. Voyons voir. Qu'est-ce que j'ai comme lunettes là? Électrochimistrie plus 1, logique moins 1. Plus 1. Ok, ok. Ridicule. Euh. Rien à faire. Ah. Très bien. Ok, je crois qu'on a fait le tour.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Hmm. Ah oui, la dame. Ouh, je l'avais oublié. C'est quoi ça, on peut rentrer? Ah non, non, c'est fermé, ok, d'accord. Je n'ai rien dit.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Ok.
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
La potence pour les riches. Ok.
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Tim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
J'avoue, je me souviens pas du tout de ça.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for? Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Ask away, policeman. The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume. Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
No one lives there. It's been empty for months. Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again, breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you? Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Ok, donc appartement 28 et appartement 10 à faire.
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study. Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall. That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head as though to say, let it go. Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others. Oh, I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways. If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Coup de bol.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
That was smart.
Ouh, fancy. Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme chaussures en ce moment? On a des actions encyclopédie -1. Hein. Par curiosité.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet? Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal. Wow, you work hard. Oh yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh yeah, like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride. That's just what it's like, life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solars. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich? That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that? That's right, 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money. Here you go, hustler. Fight
Ooh.
the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Ok. Je pense que je peux remettre mes autres chaussures maintenant. J'en ai 3 à faire du coup. Ok, d'accord. Il me faut plus d'expérience. Très bien, très bien. Très bien. Ok. Pardon.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Marielle Charpentier.
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too? Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour. Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Peptide or Pericanine.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny.
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both. I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place. It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry. It is! Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything. But here I am in the middle of the night cleaning up someone's crash pad. So, the sooner we get this over with, the better. Of course.
Cool. Très bien. Il faudra que je pense à parler à la dame en sortant. L'appartement 28. Et lui, on peut toujours pas l'ouvrir.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number.
Il neige?
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Mais il est 9h.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.?
Ah,
Sound
mais-
good?
Il est 9h. Pas cool, hein.
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory.
Tomorrow 9 p.m. right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry, you'll get him. Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Ah oui, oh là là. D'accord. Donc c'est-à-dire qu'il faut qu'on fasse ça en priorité. Très bien, très bien. Allons parler à la dame. À la dame dans le hall.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Mhm.
Yes. Well, I hope they're good people.
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
Give me a moment.
Ok, donc ça c'est fait. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire maintenant? Ah oui, il faut aller parler à certains conducteurs, je crois. Toujours les mioches, voilà. Donc là, c'était la sortie. Ok. Rien à faire par là. On lui a parlé, lui.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Mince.
There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box. I don't. Let's go.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two.
Allons faire un petit tour au bar. Je crois qu'il y avait plein de personnes qui devaient s'y rendre en soirée. Non, d'ailleurs, ce que je vais faire une petite pause là maintenant, petite pause clope, parce que je sais qu'il y a de la musique et je reviens d'ici 5 minutes. À tout de suite.